Hiya, Andy, NI Survival School here. Just going to look at a few of the identification features of Ash Fraxinus excelsior. What a fantastic name. Anyway, now these are all obviously summer identification features. There's one identification feature in the winter of ash which makes it really easy, and that is the bud. Okay. Hard to get focused on this because of the light, but anyway, you can see the bud there. It's very dark brown, chocolatey brown or black, okay, and it's in the shape of a bishop's mitre, which is his hat. Look it up on Google. Now the leaves are composite, okay, they come in little pairs like that, and then you have a terminal leaf, which is a bit like a willow leaf in some ways, okay. That's quite a young leaf. Usually they have 13 or 15 pairs, or sorry, individual leaves in pairs, okay, with one terminal. They grow opposite each other, alright, as do the young branches, but whenever you get to a tree this size, you'll find that all the branches have started to mature. Ones have dropped off, ones have got bigger, so it's hard to tell that they were once opposite, alright. Anyway, this is the bark of the kind of young to semi-mature tree. It's smooth like that, nice and smooth. It's a wee bit like, beech, but not quite, not as grey as beech. Okay, there's another one in there. The light's very bad for filming today. These are all the young leaves just coming out. Okay, ash is an incredibly useful tree. People used to call it the weapon wood because you can make great weapons out of it. It's very straight grained. It takes impact. Okay, baseball bats and hockey sticks and hurley sticks, which is a sport we play in Ireland, were made out of ash because of its impact resistance. Usually things that make a good sports equipment were good for weapons. Okay, the ash has lots and lots of medical properties, which I'll go into in a later time. But the little keys or samaras which form up later on once the flowers are which are the seeds, once the flowers are fertilized, you can actually eat them. You can split them open and get a little seed out of them, which is edible. People used to pickle ash keys and eat them, so they're nutritious. They're called an emergency food, but I've tasted them. They're not actually that bad. When they get after the kind of summer and they start to dry out, there's no longer leaves there, you can take them down and you can grind them up, make a bit of a flour out of them, out of the seeds. It's a wee bit labour intensive, but if you've got nothing else to eat, why not? Here's a big old ash, okay. It's a funny shape because it's had crown failures at one time, and these new stems have grown where the old stem was lost. That's the old bark there. Okay, it's still grey. It's got lots and lots of splits in it. That's the ivy growing up it. Sometimes you get this weeping form. Okay. Anyway, ash also is great for burning. Okay, it's one of the best woods you can actually burn because it has a very low moisture content. That means it will actually burn a lot more readily than other green woods fresh off the tree. But if you can get some stuff that's dead, it is fantastic. Great for making feather sticks too. Splits very easily. Okay, it's a great tree to know. The other thing about ash is, on the dead wood you'll find a fungus called King Alfred's cakes, also known as the scientific name is Daldinia concentrica, because of the concentric rings. It looks like a little black, half a tennis ball or half a golf ball or half a marble, pure black with a shiny coat. When you get them dry, they will take a spark and they glow like brick.